dangerous cliff.
Never.
Still though, goats. Who doesn't love goats, right? Right? Everybody loves goats, right?
Well, I mean, half of my family is farmers. We did have goats, but of course a bear killed them, as is nature. So I like goats, I don't like bears.
You ever see goats with pool noodles on their head?
Excuse me, that's a thing?
Yes, if a goat is too, like, rambunctious, they'll put pool noodles on its head so it can't, like, the
No, you're joking.
ramming power's less.
You're joking me.
Google search pool noodles on a goat.
After this, okay,
absolutely adorable.
After this match, we're going to be pulling that up live on stream with no censorship. If there's adult content on it, we're getting banned.
So starting off here, both Rhines, it looks like, actually going down
already.
really quickly. Trying to charge there, and unfortunately was met with, I think, a Brig stun. And that's going to shut things down really quickly here for the defending, or rather attacking side.
The attacking side is, of course, E-Girls for Andy. We should remind everyone of that real quick. As well as the defending Thai Guy, Burgers and Fries, of course. We're getting up this. Thai Guy's, of course, staying on point. Meanwhile, it seems like there is a push from E-Girls right to the point. Let's see if they are able to take it. Whoever gets the pick first is going to be really the winner here, usually.
It looks like E-Girls for Andy just backing up. They will get the D-Mech, though, onto Psycho. And this should really kind of...
2 kills. And it seems like, yep, they're just rolling out. No one on point, though. They're going for blood. Oh, dear God.
Check this out.
Yeah, it was a good recovery there from E-Girls from Andy. It looked like they used their Lucio speed a little bit early, and so by the time they actually got there, they really had nothing to kind of bull in with. They were just kind of walking up there. It looks like they will also try for the spawn here. A Shatter coming out.
That is going to be good because they do have the Diva behind capping it. They're just blocking them at front, making sure that they do waste their ults here. Meanwhile, they're going to be able to get the point because I don't think they can get there in time. And it seems like they're going to be unable to. Unless, nope, last second they are able to take it.
Stop the pain.
Yeah, YZombie was going to try to touch, but unfortunately they were not able to do so. Still, they were able to get that point, so E-Girls for Andy. We'll go ahead and try to press into this choke. Coming into the next fight, we've got a grab, a bomb, and a beat from the side of Thai Guy's Burgers and Fries. And on the offense, 2 support ultimates with a bomb as well. So look for that Lucio to kind of counteract that Diva bomb. And an early pick on the Happy.
Oh, and here comes the bomb, too, right through the thing. Can it get anywhere? It gets 2, even with the shield up. 3, actual 4. Oh, dear God, it's another roll. And there they go off killing again, leaving the point. But now they're coming back. Oh, dear God, what do you think of that?
A lot of times you'll see the Lucio use a sound barrier. YZombie had it available. It's definitely intriguing to see that wasn't used there to protect, although they might be able to use that on the re-engage here.
But as
they got plenty of tools.
Yeah, they didn't even need to use it, though, is the thing with that, which is amazing. Now, their ult economy is so much better, Thai Guys, than the enemy, than E-Girls right now. But yet, they're unable to... using a lot of ults there where it's almost impossible to know what's exactly happening.
Yeah, great Shatter there, kind of stalled the grab out from Anor there, and so they unfortunately were not able to really kind of capitalize on that. And so E-Girls for Andy is just continuing to roll here, and another grab onto the Zen, just, making sure they got the kill there.
Of course, I do love their playstyle, by the way, where they'll just get a lot of kills and then they'll push into spawn. Meanwhile, they just leave one kind soul on point dancing. It's the bridge, of course, dancing on point, because again, you still need to play objective.
And looks like Boop there coming in from Zombie. And it looks like once again E-Girls for Andy maybe up a little bit too far. But ideally though, like what they have been doing is, good for Ghosts. You do, when you have that advantage, you want to press it as far as you can. Just kind of fight on your terms, not let the defense really get set. And it's worked pretty well. They've got 4 minutes here left on the attacking round.
And Ty's team is, of course, able to get things a little back to where they want them with that last victory. And I think you saw it there. Great trying to go through Boops into the pit over here, but is not able to get anyone. And here comes the big bomb. Let's see if this is able to get anyone too. It is able to get there, Lucio. This might change a lot.
Once again, White Zombie Y holding on to that barrier yet again. But Trans will come out from Alpha Natal there and just kind of helping them stabilize. But Dawn Patch a little too far forward. The rest of the team backed up.
What do you think about that shatter from Abby?
The shatter from Abby, unfortunately, I did not see it. I was looking elsewhere there.
It was huge. It got like all of them. I'm just going to say all of them. It might have been like 3, but I'll say all of them because they're just able in the end to get the point with, of course, the spawn camping, some people on the point, and it's working for them, Ariel.
Yeah, they've certainly been playing it, like I said, on their terms. They've been constantly aggressive. As soon as they get a fight win, they're able to, just press the advantage that they have. And it really seems like Thai Guys Burgers and Fries doesn't have the answer. They're not matching that aggression. They're kind of sitting back. They're all kind of waiting for something to happen. And in Goats, unfortunately, that's not going to work out for you too well. As we see here early on, E-Girls for Andy is just constantly pressing, being aggressive. And that's really what you need. Everybody moving as a unit, focusing down the same target, getting those picks. And so Thai Guys Burgers and Fries really have to kind of summon it back up and, focus a bit more.
Of course, of course. And what do you think about these team comps once again? The same thing. Why are they doing it the same thing each time?
I don't know, man.
This is what they have to do.
Yeah, it is almost like it's what they have to do.
It's almost like this is scripted. And some of them aren't following the script. We're going to have to go to their pay tonight.
Pay? They're getting paid? Where do I get in on some of this action, huh? I was told this was for a charity. They're getting paid?
This is a non-profit.
Excuse me?
No one's getting paid.
I want some pay.
Incoming.
We'll talk about it tonight later in the parking lot. Let's see what happens with this ride. AP able to come in, getting the ride, but able to stop that. Able to get 2 more kills from, of course, E-Girls. Once again able to just wiping off the attackers, and now it seems like they're the attackers instead of the defenders here.
And, that's brutal. Psycho not able to get back in, and that's going to be a hard stagger there. And so Thai Guys Burgers and Fries will have to wait a bit longer, but again, it's just, with Goats, you really do have to push the aggression, and Thai Guys Burgers and Fries has not been able to do that.
Even though they're down 1 right now. But of course, Ryan's behind. Doesn't have really any help. They're able to kill him, and now they're both even. Well, actually, Thai Guys has 1 more now, and I think this is going to give them enough power to just go into point and just kill everyone.
Yeah, it was actually, I think, a 6v4 for a little bit, as I think Kristen had been picked off from a Nor there when they were pressed forward. But this should definitely lead into a first point contest, but they're going to use a Transcendence and a great Graviton Eve there from Psycho. Will kind of net them here at this point.
All of those ults to try and stall, and none of them were able to get the point.
Yeah, very unfortunate they weren't able to.
That's gameplay right there. And of course now Thai Guy doing the same thing as E-Girls for Andy, now leaving 1 person on cart while the rest come in for the kills.
Yeah, though I think maybe E-Girls for Andy was a little bit more aggressive on the attack. It's okay though, whatever works for them, assuming it does. But again, coming into this next, we've got Shatter and Bomb for E-Girls, along with a rally, and then
it seems like there's the rally, but there's also a bomb able to get no one, and that rally might have just saved them a bit.
And another bomb coming out from Psycho Music will get 2 there, and we finally saw Zombie use that barrier for the bomb, and look, they're all surviving. You kind of wonder maybe if that ultimate had been used that way in the last round, what they could have maybe done on the defensive side, maybe just a little bit better of a hold, but bygones are bygones, and definitely worked out there for them on the attack.
Oh, of course, and now we just see them pushing the payload here. You know what, the action might be happening over here, but we need to talk about this team player, the Zenyatta and the Diva on point just pushing it. And we missed a hammer down, but you know what, again, more important.
A couple of ultimates here coming out from Thai Guys Burgers and Fries, not really netting them anything. Yeah, they had a big shatter right before that as well, but no follow-up, unfortunately. So they're just going to wait for Don Patch to get back and just kind of come in here. But again, they're missing those two big tank ultimates, which is going to be really, really detrimental to their push.
Is going to let them able to come back, but there's the counter ult, but it's not really going to do
That shatter, though, will get them a pit.
Oh, wait.
Kills going back and forth here. Both teams have really, the fight is kind of split up. And unfortunately, that's not going to favor Thai Guys Burgers and Fries. They just didn't have everybody there. And so E-Girls for Andy will be able to hold here for a little bit longer.
But let's talk about how many ults E-Girls for Andy just used. Where now they only have one, and that's the Lucio. With, of course, Xvino, the Zenyatta's coming up. But Thai, they're about to get 5 ults. And
yeah, I think Xvino will have trans before they're able to use Grav. They gotta use it really quick.
But there's ult.
That is very unfortunate. The double support ult committed there, and they still lose 2.
Great, just pushed someone into pit. He managed it.
Chilling there, found a Nor. Looks like a try for a shatter combo. And that's gonna get 2 as AB was charging there out there for some reason. So once again, Thai Guys Burgers and Fries have the advantage here coming in 6v4. But unfortunately, that payload will not be able to go fast enough for them. So E-Girls for Andy will have another chance to contest to potentially get the better time pick.
Of course, but the question always becomes who is going to get those first picks, and it looks like it is Thai Guys. But with that shatter from AP, oh my god! And now the
bomb could... Sorry to cut you off there. The bomb could, though, be big, and it was. It was able to get the Zarya, and that's really going to help E-Girls for Andy hold on.
And now none of them have ults, which is really good for the defenders, of course, E-Girls, because those ults can help the push.
Yeah, E-Girls for Andy will actually be close to both of their support ultimates, the Lucio and the Zen, and actually all 3 of them, actually. So this is going to be a heavily favored fight for them, as they're able to kind of use that whenever they want.
There's Transcendence from E-Girls, just trying to stay alive so that they can push back a bit. But it is a good question. Do you think they are being too aggressive and pushing too far, other than that beautiful ult from AP again? Oh dear God! More! I take it all back.
Yeah, great shatter there. But you definitely do want to be aggressive when that Transcendence comes out. There's no Ana within these Ghost compositions, so you really don't have to have a fear of being anti-nated. And so you have unlimited healing practically with that Zen. So, you know, if you're the Rhine, you're going full shield, you know, full steam ahead. You know that Don Patch at that point doesn't have shatter, so you have nothing to worry about.
Of course, and there's another.
Speaking of Don Patch, he will go ahead and use that shatter, but again, not finding anything with it.
Ooh, my God. There, E-Girls is right now slaughtering, with, of course, the red killer just taunting there, showing off that BM.
They need to be careful here as AP is lurking around the corner. The shatter could be big. It is.
It was!
But Don Patch was there able to save somebody from the pin, but unfortunately not able to save everybody else from falling. And once again, E-Girls for Andy. They're just putting on a clinic right now.
Completely. But what I really want to see is, listen, I'm not rooting against E-Girls, but I want to see a back cap. I always see this, but I always want to see a back cap because it's the funniest. It's the greatest. Here's the nice pin on Diva. There's
Grab will come out, and that's going to be responded to. But the bomb will come out. Will they be able to find anything with it? They will not. Shatter coming out there from Don Patch. Just all of these ultimates not hitting a whole lot for either team.
AP's still even right now. AP able to get more kills. And E-Girls once again able to push him back.
Yeah, it's been very interesting to see these ultimates haven't been necessarily comboed in a way that we normally saw. You know, as the Goats meta developed, we saw, you know, certain combinations. You always saw a grab with bomb, and then the Rhine would go ahead and pin in to that grab. And then, you know, you would save, like, beat for that, and oh my goodness, they are just getting absolutely brutalized.
Should we just turn off the stream? I don't know if this is allowed via the Geneva Convention. Something's got to be against it in the terms of service.
E-Girls for Andy really certainly finding their stroke here, and I don't think, they will be able to get the Lucio on. And it really just felt like Thai Guys Burgers and Fries was constantly throwing themselves at a wall in the same manner. They weren't trying anything new, weren't necessarily comboing their ultimates in a manner that would net them a good amount of kills. And unfortunately for them, E-Girls for Andy just a lot more coordinated, a lot more aggressive, and really found a lot more impact with those ultimates.
Of course. What do you think, if anything, they could have done better? Like, they could have switched out to make this meta even better. Because we're seeing the ups and the downs of GOATs. But with both teams, if you had to switch out one character, who would it be for who?
One character? That's a good question. I guess if you wanted to be a GOATS traditionalist, you probably could potentially switch out the Zenyatta for an Ana or even a Moira, depending on what flavor of GOATS you wanted to run. And it just kind of depends, stylistically what you're aiming for. The Moira is going to give you a lot more heal just for the team. It allows you to be a lot more aggressive, but again, unfortunately, you lose that defensive ultimate with the Zen trans, which you would normally save for a Shatter. Maybe your Zen would kind of hide back a little bit, and then when the Shatter comes through, they come in and they go ahead and they transfer that. Depending again, if it depends on what is being comboed with what. If you combo Grav with Bomb, then you save Beat for Grav. If you're comboing Grav, or rather Shatter with Bomb, then you're going to save Beat for that. It really just kind of depends on how the teams want to go about it. But not having that trans could potentially impact, but having the Moira could help you in, if you're willing to take the fight quickly enough. As Zen is, spam character, will be able to put out a lot of damage, but only if you let them, and then the same thing with the Ana is if you're able to land a good anti-nade and if you're able to get that past the Diva, that could really net you an easy fight win, as there's so much damage coming through and obviously no healing. These comps are built around lots of healing, lots of damage, and so not being able to have that healing really crumbles a team very quickly. And also, again, speaking of GOATS, Purist, or whatever, we did see Sombra Ghost, I guess, in some of that GOATS meta. I believe that the Diva would be switched out, if I remember correctly.
Those were the big times.
Yeah, and so that could be something else as well, just if I remember correctly.
Right now, y'all can't see it in stream, but we're just trying to figure out what map to go to next. Now, I'm suggesting Lunar Base, but they don't want to do that. Why don't you think they want to do that, Ariel? What's wrong with Lunar Base?
Everything?
What? Name one thing wrong with it. Name one.
It's on the moon. I don't want to be on the moon. You want to be on the moon?
Gru stole the moon in my favorite movie, Despicable Me, and we're starting. But
well, then watch.
We got Gibraltar.
Yeah, we got Watchpoint Gibraltar here. Definitely another fun map. And speaking of different GOATS compositions, sometimes you would see a bit of a Winston GOATS, a dive GOATS on this, just because of the verticality. We will not be seeing that though.
I also want to bring something up quickly. See that rocket? That's going to the moon. Now, we could have been on Lunar New Base, but no, we had to go traditionalist.
I mean, you never know.
Salty, you're salty.
It could be, in the next map, maybe not really. It would take a major con job from you to sell that. Just saying.
How much money?
Attackers incoming.
That's not up to me. That's you got to ask the folks, the players.
Hold up. Give me 1 second. I'll be back. We're gonna ask the folks.
Right.
Okay, E-Girls, quick question. How much money would I have to pay you to play on Lunar Base?
None, because I'm not playing that shit map, and don't ask again.
Okay.
We play high ground because we can top onto them.
How much money to make
So
you
are we
guys
going down
play?
What?
We
stay
stay high ground. Stay high ground.
Okay, we're going down. Okay, got it.
Sorry, Bizarre.
It's fine. Alright, it's starting. The fight's starting anyway.
And so again, not having the Winston Goats, the verticality, and what a great pin there onto Tie Guy Gaming, and that's going to be...
oh my god. It's a slaughter by E-Girls. Oh dear.
Once again, just maybe able to find just a great pin. Not really, you know, and whoever the Reinhardt has been for Tie Guys Burgers and Fries has not been able to counterpin and really kind of negate that damage. And unfortunately for them, it's lost them many fights. And once again, AB lurking here will find a shatter. This is AB's world. We're just living in it, folks.
And
this is going to be a first point take for them.
And I also want to say quickly, sorry to AP for mispronouncing your name at the beginning and calling you Appy. I've been playing too much Portal with Aperture Science.
I'm not sure what my excuse is, but we'll just chalk it up to, you know, a long day perhaps. But great pick there early on. So Tie Guys Burgers and Fries really does need to get aggressive here. Oh, another eat. But another pin there from AB, and they really need to punish this. They're not able to, and AB's just running wild in the back line.
God, E-Girls for Andy just once again able to clear this up, and I don't think the Zen's going to be able to do. Never mind, he's able to kill the though. But that's about it. And now they have only their healers on point. Their tanks are coming back.
Tie Guy Gaming got a little too aggressive there without the team. I was kind of wondering what was going on there, and I think that might cost them the point. They had a really big chance there to take a fight without the rest of the team there, but now it's just not, and oh my goodness, they're falling apart. I mean, look at they've got 5 people there.
See it.
And another
look at
shatter.
the time they have too.
They are really falling apart here.
Oh
they just need to, you know, chill and spawn for a bit. I don't care how long you gotta chill and spawn, as you know, as long as you're not giving up the entire, you know, rest of this point. But you got to figure something out. You got to first of all, you got to get together.
I would love to be a fly on the wall in there, but I'm not gonna go back in there as they're all talking right now and probably doing some big team talk. Oh, and E-Girls once again getting 2 good picks.
And Tie Guy just kind of got separated there, went in that left room alone. The Graviton will not be contested by anything. So, if you're Tie Guys Burgers and Fries, you've got 5 ultimates, but will you respawn soon enough to use them?
And will you be able to get out of spawn? It seems like that hammer down is going to be able to get one of them at least.
Unfortunately, though, they not as a team. They're just not able. And what a blistering time here for E-Girls for Andy. What is going on? Tie Guys Burgers and Fries.
They were a chat favorite.
To 3.
Tie Guys. But they're just showing that even if you are the favorite, you won't always win.
Yeah, I mean, it just, you know, that's why you play the games, but they still have some time to kind of recoup. But you really need to, first of all, you need to stop AB. That's your first goal. AB is just, you know, when a Rhine pins like that, that should be an instant fight loss. You should be able to have a Brig stun them maybe from the side or from the front, or even a Rhine tie up, and then you have your bubbles used by each Zarya, or even if you're able to get a pin off, there should be a lot of collapsing onto that Rhine. AB has been in a lot of positions where they have been kind of the sole aggressor, not necessarily in a great position for the rest of the team to kind of follow through. And if I'm Tie Guys Burgers and Fries, I know what's going to happen. I should know, you know, it's been happening the entire match, right?
Of course.
It's just been AB, you know, constantly charging into the team, getting picks, getting value, getting shouters, taking off angles.
Here's the thing.
And so you got to stop it somehow.
Here's the thing we saw last game. Whoever it seemed was the attacker was the one who just had that momentum. The problem becomes, once you have that momentum, you somehow have to stop it. Where we saw E-Girls able to stop that momentum once Tie Guys was able to get it. The question here is, can E-Girl once again stop this momentum if they do get it in the start?
Yeah, absolutely. It's really where your ultimates will come in, and it looks like they will choose to go ahead and contest this, which I really felt Tie Guys Burgers and Fries should have done. And Alpha Needle will go down. That will be traded out. And unfortunately, it looks like E-Girls for Andy just having the better focus here. You know, these neutral fights have been favoring E-girls for Andy. They just have looked a lot better, specifically with their target focus and being able to get that initial pick. And Thai Guys, Burgers, and Fries, they're really going to need to figure something out.
Listen, I don't care what universe you're from. That's gotta hurt. All of
No
this.
kidding. And
There's
again,
Shatter
another
and Psycho.
shatter.
It's only able to get one, but that's still gonna stop him. And oh my god, it just became a ramp again.
Once again, it just another D-Mech as well, Don Patch.
In the
It's
name,
just going to be staggered again.
in the name of one of the greatest people alive, it just works.
Indeed, it just works. E-girls for Andy working here from the spawn. And just look at the ultimate difference. Thai Guys, Burgers, and Fries does not have an ultimate yet so far.
That's
Minute
because
and a half
the girls
in.
just grinding them for their ult. This is like the old freaking World of Warcraft days where you just go into some dungeons and just grind. I swear. Oh.
Another big difference I'm seeing is that E-girls for Andy is using their Lucio to move with purpose. Thai Guys, Burgers, and Fries, oh, another serious stagger here. But you'll see that when something happens, or they immediately respond to it. They all move. They're all very quick onto the spot. And the Lucio is really, I think, making a lot of difference here as well. So they will go ahead and use the
This
Brig
will be
ultimate.
the comeback.
I highly doubt it.
Well, you know what? We all gotta have faith, and that is a big shatter and counter shatter, but no one's getting picked yet. And there's it for E-girls. Oh dear God! And they're able to push up.
Once again, it's just a lack of coordination.
If you could
As you
give
see,
any advice to Ty's team right now, what would it be?
ultimate coordination. You had a big chance to win that fight. AP wasn't there. You used the grab, and that was countered with the trance. You see this bomb here? That should have been used last fight. Your Rhine pins into the grab. It's these combos. They're not comboing very well. As you can see, they're all over the place. Their Rhine's up forward, getting absolutely pummeled.
It seems like they might be able to come back with those picks. Those were some good ones.
I'm very lucky they were able to get some stuff, on the front end of that fight.
Of course. Thai Guys now able to try and make a comeback here with their Bridget now behind, not able to heal the people in front, but they will be able to come back soon.
Yeah, they will have a trance here. They're going to be coming into a grab, another shatter from AP. And you got to stop the shatter. There's another big thing.
There's the shatter. They stopped it.
And the transcendence rather will keep them alive. And another,
And there's the
a great
shatter,
return
but are they
shatter.
going to be able to get a pick off of that? They're not. Well, there's one. And right now it is even in kills, but that has just been switched, and it looks like another sweep for Eels for Andy.
Yeah, just losing the Rhine is just a little too much in these compositions. Not having that giant shield and the hammer and the fire strike just provides so much damage. I don't think they'll be able to touch, unfortunately.
I don't.
And it just
There's a bit of testing on point with a Bridget, but sadly she's going to get killed. They're going to try their best to touch it, but it doesn't seem like they're going to be able to. And that is game.
Once again, E-girls for Andy.
With that
Just crazy. The difference is huge. I mean, you can look roll by roll and just take anything that the E-girls for Andy's doing and just instantly make yourself, I guess, better if you're Thai Guys, Burgers, and Fries. You even saw where they were able to use two big tank ultimates like this fight right here, actually. How E-girls for Andy was able to bring this back without their Rhine. They were grabbed. There was a shatter.
Oh, look at
they were
those
able to counter
cards.
shatter. All the cards belong to E-girls for Andy, and they really do deserve it. They've looked really, really good here. And just really a dominant display. As much as I'm ragging on Thai Guys, Burgers, and Fries here, you also just really have to understand that this is just a great job as well from E-girls for Andy.
Oh, of course. E-girls for Andy, I swear. Quick question for you, Ariel. Are you able to go into team chats?
I am not.
Well, let me see if I can fix that for you. Because we're about to go into our post-match talks with the teams, see what went right, see what went wrong in their eyes, And I think you were talking about giving a few choice words to Thai guys, of course. Friends with him.
Nah, I mean, it's really, again, this is All-Star, it's fun. It's all for fun. And I don't think we'll be seeing a GOATS League anytime soon here. At least I hope not. So, it's just, things that they're doing wrong, but, or rather that could be improved upon. But, sometimes it just doesn't work.
Of course.
Once
Do you
again,
have it yet? Can you go into teams yet?
I'm not sure. I mean, it looks like I might be able to.
Try it. Go into team 3.
I am not able to.
Okay, I'll do it myself. I swear, I'm sorry, Ariel, but
It happens.
we got it. This is the time anyone saw that where it's just like, oh dear God, this is gonna be fun. And my favorite ones were when the streamers got in and they're like, yeah,
all pretty to be absolutely. Again, it'll be just interesting to see the attack method. You could either go up here, challenge this high ground, or go straight to point, which I believe is going to be the order of the day.
Actually is the better one because you're really more close range, especially with goats.
Although Xvino will fall pretty early on, so that will give a huge advantage to Thai Guys Burgers and Fries if they're able to do it. AB as well getting sectioned off there, and a good fight win here early on. Just a little bit of too much splitting going on for Eagles for Andy, and also great pick though from Anor to start off that. Not having that Zen, a lot of damage you're missing out on, and not able to generate that ultimate as well. As you can see, Anor is already up to 70%, so we'll have that Transcendence up and ready a lot sooner than Xvino will.
Completely. This is... I'm just so happy to see this map, because again, you don't see it. And now they've just realized they have to go close range, and they're going to go in for the fight, coming up these stairs. Some of them going out into space, but coming back immediately. But Anori able to get a pick again.
Yeah, Anor doing a really good job. Will also pump the Transcendence. And just another early first pick. For the first time, I think we see AP go down to start.
No. Did you see the Bridget?
And Kristen just going off the map there out into space. Nobody could hear her stream, unfortunately.
That was sad because of the low gravity. She just flew all the way to the back. Oh, this is why I like this map, and you can't tell me I'm wrong.
So it looks like they'll go ahead, right side, try to contest. They won't be picked. Shatter there.
Shatter.
Thai Guy from Gaming, or from Thai Guy Gaming, rather.
Get booped off the edge by the Shatter?
The Shatter? That was what? Okay. It's just the force of 1,000 suns there, or even 1,000 moons from Thai Guy Gaming Shatter, sending Great Gorilla into the beyond.
Listen, they are mad about last game, and they want to make the opposite happen this one. And you can really feel it, especially in this match.
Looks like they're going to go under this time.
This might be a better strategy for them, but of course, Bridget is able to go off with that early ult, giving them the extra help. And here come all the ults.
Red Killer will get a couple there, and looks like in turn Don Patch will respond, but unfortunately it's not enough. I really think what cost them there is Thai Guy Gaming charged in early and just gave AB a free shatter. In that situation, in the GOATs, you have to know when your counterpart has their ultimate. And, they didn't drop down all as a team. Thai Guy kind of stayed up top, tried to get a pin. Unfortunately, that was just too big of a weakness there. AB was able to exploit it.
That was a great play by AB. I will have to give him that.
Absolutely.
And he would come with battle up on the rampart. These usually...
What a cancel.
There goes the Shatter. Gone. And now they're on point. No one's contesting it right now. Never mind, I spoke too soon, and now they're going to be able to get out. They got a quick tick. I just want to bring that up. They were able to get a tick before they were pushed off.
Yeah, definitely always nice to be able to get a little bit of progress there. So they're only needing 66% capture progress, as that will definitely help them. 2CB can be very drawn out at times if you're not able to get a complete team wipe. So not only needing 66% actually is really big.
They're now coming around the left side, it seems. Trying to get more of that. They are able to actually get a little bit more time on that point. And here come the ults, trying to get more picks from E-Girls, and it seems like they are able to do that. I don't think that counter ult's going to be able to do much from Zarya, and it doesn't seem like it is.
Yeah, Nora's going to have to use Transcendence here to get on point. Will not be able to do so as AD with the Fire Strike. So 227, they're able to kind of recover things after a failed couple of first tries.
Push.
Again, unfortunately that D.Va up
A lot. Giving
Mile.
And here we go, same strat from E. Oh, they just realized they're going now under, but E-Girls for Andy able to see that, but they are able to get on point, and this might be a reverse of what happened last time on second point. Got pushed up, but into the other.
Oh, that's very unlucky there, as Alvinadel tried to delay the inevitable, but AB was not to be denied. And once again, E-Girls for Andy getting another fight win here early on, but I definitely do like the approach that Thai Guys Burgers and Fries took. They forced them to come to the point. As,
they're doing the
stagger.
classic trick of It's
On the
always
Don
sad
patch.
to see.
Indeed. But, as far as first fights go, that wasn't too bad. You almost have a bomb. Actually, you will have a bomb here coming out. Nothing to respond with. And that could be really good. Yeah, go to point, and as they're transitioning back, as they're trying to get...
their plan.
Yeah. As they're kind of transitioning down, catch them in that interim with a bomb.
Use one bomb.
Red Killer
Already
instead.
stopped that push. I'm sorry, you want to get to point? Well, you have to go through this.
That was a really great bomb. Kind of what I was talking about really is, as they're still kind of trying to set up, trying to figure their spacing out, throw a bomb at them. This team is clearly not disciplined enough to understand what they need to be doing to respond to that bomb, and they got...
Tell them what they should be doing. You, the viewer. But sadly, they can't hear us. Just like in space, how no one can hear you scream. That's right, we're bringing it back to space.
Well, looks like they're going to go ahead and try to contest the high ground this way.
No picks yet.
Yeah, the grab will go ahead.
Able to get a couple. Don Patch able to get someone too with that bomb.
Yeah, I think are both teams without their Rhine here? I believe they are, but what a great response there to that Graviton, and then Snaga able to get a couple more here, and once again, E-Girls for Andy. I think they will be able to potentially pull this off, assuming they can seal the deal before the Rhine comes back. Taiga Gaming moving large.
I think that team got back. Oh my god! There's the Shatter too, but are they able to capitalize off of it? It seems like no. I really thought that was going to be a switchover right there. I will be honest with you.
Yeah, it was definitely close, but unfortunately, once again, Don Patch living the life of a D.Va main here.
And AP now being very aggressive, going that far forward, knowing that all they have to do is keep them off the point for a bit longer, because it's only 30 seconds left.
Yeah, one last fight here. You've got a rally, again, another bomb grab, potentially in combination. And also AP kind of lurking here. Potential to cause some havoc.
It's a good bomb, but it's not able to get anyone. And Don Patch absorbing that grab.
Well, unless this bomb can get to something huge, it will get Kristen, so that they still do have a window back into this.
They could get this. They just need to clear off.
They need to get rid of the Zarya.
There's one death, but they're dying too. It's possible.
Now the focus probably should be the Lucio.
They need to focus that Lucio. But they got D.Va out of mech. That's a big one,
that's
too.
so big.
And here comes Ty on point, getting the D.Va, getting the Lucio, too. And ladies and gentlemen, it is not over yet unless they Okay, good.
Gotta
They're
watch
still
for AP
point.
there
I
on the
thought
high
they just
ground.
got off.
Bye, Lucio. Nice knowing you.
top.
Gets 2.
They were
Oh
out
my
to
goodness.
C9.
He had a shatter there too, or rather they had a shatter there too, and that could have been horrible. And there looks like they're gonna, almost a C9 again.
It's possible that we... But
They really gotta focus somebody down.
Force, and meanwhile, they're just dying. Nice team is just dying on point right now. Oh no. They weren't able to get in time.
And Sport Ultra's going back and forth. I think the difference really might be AP Shatter here if they're able to get back. Or maybe not even going to be able to need
It
that.
still could be anyone's game. Is
Very close. Back and forth here. I really don't think Guys, Burgers and Fries has it. They just...
E-Girls for Andy's once again.
Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Once again, in a situation they absolutely should not have won, they bring it back.
Play of the game.
Snatching victory from the jaws of defeat as we... it's insane how they're able to do it.
Double, triple, quadruple kill.
That was... How many wins was that for E-Girls?
Fight-wise or for map-wise?
All of it! There's just so many wins!
Well, it's definitely an easy 3-0 here.
As the late, great Donald Trump once said, we're going to win so much, you're going to get sick of winning. And I'll tell you what, I'm kind of sick of winning.
I don't know. Might have to ask Snacka and Kristen how they feel about that. I think they're just okay with winning.
Yeah.
Kind of to their heart's content there. But just a kind of baffling, really, match there. It just... Thai Guys, Burgers, and Fried had so many opportunities there, especially on that last point. They just weren't aggressive and weren't finishing it out enough.
We're able to talk with the teams now, so let's go down to Thai Guys, who are now leaving, and see what they're up to.
Supposed to be facing, we would have won.
Hello.
Hello. Hi.
You're live on Candid Camera.
Oh, hi.